Did you know that the Hyundai IONIQ 5 contains 32 recycled PET bottles, 730 grams of sugarcane and mixed corn, 294 grams of wool, 200 grams of flaxseed oil, and zero point 0.08 square meters of recycled paperette? Probably not. With the IONIQ 5, the South Korean automaker is taking its first step towards becoming an eco-friendly mobility leader. In fact, the fundamental concept behind the IONIQ lineup is sustainability. And with every future generation of this battery electric vehicle, Hyundai will continue to build on its sustainability narrative. The IONIQ 6, for example, will showcase materials that take care of people, while the IONIQ 7 will showcase materials that promote nature. Let's dive deep into this vehicle and see what makes this so special and a favorite world over. Developed on Hyundai's dedicated BEV platform called the Electric Global Modular Platform, or E-GMP, the IONIQ 5 all-electric SUV was launched in India last month at INR 44.5 lakhs for the initial 500 bookings. With over 650 bookings now, the company has increased the price of the IONIQ 5 by a lakh more. But the response to the EV has been such that company officials believe the allotted quota of the IONIQ 5 by the Hyundai HQ might not suffice the demand the product is generating in the Indian market. There has to be something truly impressive about a vehicle that has made almost every motoring award in the world its own. Its class-leading ARAI-certified range of 631 kilometers, fresh and striking looks, modern, thoughtful, and pragmatic design, and superior engineering all come together to deliver for Hyundai a truly remarkable package. An electric vehicle that, despite its premium price tag, promises to endear a lot of prospective buyers. As Tarun Garg, Chief Operating Officer, Hyundai Motor India, who oversees sales, marketing, service, and product strategy, says, the IONIQ 5 is a living room in wheels. Coming back to the core concept of sustainability, Hyundai has said the IONIQ in the future will be a pioneer of good consumption and sustainability. It will show how new cars can be made from the recycled, discarded parts of previous IONIQ models. For example, the IONIQ 5 introduces new colors that are inspired by nature and several eco-friendly materials from basic lining to top trim. The vehicle's surfaces, including crash pad, switches, steering wheel, and door panels, get biopaints. The process includes oil extractions from plants such as rape flowers and corn. The leather used in the interior is eco-processed, dyed using flaxseed oil. A twisted wool blend fabric has also been used in the IONIQ 5's seat coverings. The headlining and carpet fabric features biocomponents extracted from sugarcane and corn. The eco-friendly fabric used in the IONIQ 5 is created using plastic bottles that are shredded into plastic chips, which are melted and spun into threads. This woven upholstery fabric has been used on the IONIQ 5's seat back and door armrest. For the first time in the world, Hyundai has also used 100% recyclable paperette from high-density polyethylene as a car garnish material. This has the same lightness and texture of traditional paper.
Frankly speaking, sustainability has been at the core of what Hyundai does. If you see our plant in Chennai, 89% of the energy is renewable. We are recycling water. We have so many plants there. When we come to the dealerships, we use waterborne paints. We are encouraging them to have solar panels. So there's a lot of stuff on the sustainability front. You come to our headquarters, you can see so many live plants. You can see EV charging stations. Now the products have come in. Here the car is even made of sustainable materials, so many things. So my point is, it is not about only Hyundai. I think entire value chain, stakeholders, we are really encouraging sustainability because we believe this is our responsibility to the planet. This is our responsibility to the future generations which are going to come in India.
Even though the IONIQ 5 comes from the Kia EV6 lineage, being built on the same E-GMP skateboard architecture, Hyundai has been able to position the BEV considerably lower than the EV6's INR 65 lakh price tag by using a simpler rear motor setup and a smaller 72.6 kilowatt hours battery pack. The ultra-fast charging option utilizes a 350 kilowatt DC charger to charge the IONIQ 5's battery from 10 to 80% in 18 minutes, while with a 150 kilowatt DC charger, the battery gets charged in 21 minutes in an ambient temperature of 25 degrees Celsius. On a more attainable 50 kilowatt fast charger, the charging time is a claimed 57 minutes, while home charging via the bundled 11 kilowatt AC charger will take 6 hours and 55 minutes. The company also has on offer 400 volt and 800 volt multi-charging option to reduce waiting times at charging stations. Both 800 volt ultra rapid and 400 volt rapid chargers can be used, confirmed Hyundai. The high voltage charging system reduces the charging time, and the high voltage 800 volt battery system can also be connected to 400 volt charging infrastructure. Significantly, the 400 volt to 800 volt step up charging circuit deletes the boost converter to cut costs and weight. The IONIQ 5 also gets unique charging status indicator lights at the charging port, which displays current battery state of charge in 4 steps.
Look, there are so many USPs. The most important one, of course, in addition to the range, is also that 0 to 100 it reaches in 7.6 seconds. So its performance is very good. The V2L function, vehicle to load function, is a very unique function by which not only from the inside of the car, from the outside of the car also you can light up a camp, actually, frankly speaking. So you can go camping. The vision roof gives you that kind of a a free kind of a vision. Then the ADAS level 2, which means the safety is paramount there. I already talked about the flat roof, which means there is so much of space inside the car, and even for the rear occupant there is ample space. So there's a lot and more in the IONIQ 5. Like I said, it is much more than a car. It will almost give you a feeling of your living room.
Clearly, from a technology standpoint, the Hyundai IONIQ 5 has several offerings addressing different aspects of convenience, safety, or connectivity. Be it the 12.3-inch touchscreen infotainment with navigation, the similarly sized digital cluster, the 8-speaker Bose premium sound system, OTA updates for system and map, and 60 connected car features. From a performance perspective, the IONIQ 5 is designed to produce power output of 160 kilowatt or 217 PS and 350 newton meters of torque. Although it wasn't quite feasible for us to measure the actual performance, considering the time we spent with the vehicle recently in Goa, for all practical purposes, the IONIQ 5 should address more or less every need of an EV customer, be it in city drives or short intercity commutes. Once inside the vehicle, the IONIQ 5's seat positioning offers great visibility outside. The overall drive is very refined with very impressive Nvh levels. At low and high speeds both, the vehicle stays firm and feels very confident. The IONIQ 5's technology package also includes smart regenerative braking, drive mode select, column type shift by wire, rear multi-link suspension, integrated drive axle, and permanent magnet synchronous motor. The Hyundai IONIQ 5 has been equipped with 21 Level 2 ADAS features that offer driving safety, convenience, and parking safety functions. Hyundai's Smart Sense package uses equipment such as front radar, front camera, and rear radars to detect and mitigate risks of collision. The system not only offers drivers adequate warning, if necessary, it can also automatically apply countermeasures to offset an impact. The E-GMP is claimed to be a superior body structure that has been strengthened with the use of ultra high strength steel, advanced high strength steel, as well as high strength steel application and an extensive application of hot stamping to assure of superior protection in the event of a collision. The hot stamp parts of the IONIQ 5 promises to minimize body deformation during collision and improve passenger protection. The list of advanced safety features is quite long on the IONIQ 5. In addition to the 6 airbags for driver, passenger, side, and curtain, the vehicle also gets virtual engine sound system, multi-collision avoidance brake, electric parking brake, and all 4 disc brakes, among others. The Safe Exit Assist or SEA is an interesting feature which helps keep the rear doors closed by maintaining the electronic child lock when there is oncoming traffic. For Hyundai Motor India, the transition to electric mobility takes a most definitive turn with the IONIQ 5. While the Kona EV, launched in 2019, gave the company deeper insights into the Indian consumers' need and market understanding, the IONIQ 5 takes a much larger leap of faith.
So look, if you see 2019 when Kona was launched, that was a time when EVs were only being talked about, and here was Hyundai launching a full electric SUV body type EV and with a range of 450 kilometers. So Kona was an instant hit, and we were really able to sell not only good numbers but also understand the market better. For example, one very key insight from the Kona buyers was that 85% of them charge the vehicle at home. So we have used this learning with the IONIQ 5. We are providing 2 home chargers, so which will really make this range anxiety a thing of the past. And anyway, the range is 631 kilometers. In any case, on top of it, all our EV dealerships will have a fast charging. Plus, we are also looking at public charging. You would have seen the news about 2 Hyundai powered DC chargers at 2 highways. Going forward, we are going to really work on that ecosystem. So a lot of learning. These customers are very different. They really want to do something for the environment. They think about their future, and of course, they don't want to compromise on the car also. So you see the design, the exteriors, the parametric pixel headlamps, the tail lamps. Once you step inside the car, it really gives you so much of a airy and a roominess feeling. So I think all in all, it's a very complete package and going to play a very important role going forward. As you already know, that we have a very good plan to really launch more and more EVs in various body types, and we believe that by 2030 probably Indian industry could be somewhere around 20-25% electric vehicles. So we want to really play a very important role in that aspect, in that as well.
Garg has always maintained that Hyundai's competition is always within and aspires to set very high benchmarks with its products. While the company is currently being swarmed by inquiries, it is mindful of the fact that it needs to ensure the ecosystem develops in parallel.
So we are working on various aspects. I would not be in a position to really divulge the details, but what I can tell you is if EVs have to become, the penetration has to go up to reach that 10, 15, 20% level. Obviously, a lot of localization needs to happen. So we are working on all those aspects.
Hyundai is offering the IONIQ 5 with a 3-year or unlimited kilometers warranty, 8-year or 160,000 kilometers battery warranty, 3-year roadside assistance, and 2 complimentary home chargers of 3.3 kilowatt and 11 kilowatt. Additionally, Hyundai will also offer First Connect home visit within 15 days of delivery, while also providing the service of vehicle-to-vehicle charging support in 4 cities. Adding to customer peace of mind, Hyundai will also be offering customers an extended warranty option of up to 5 years or 140,000 kilometers, as well as eye care maintenance packages. One look at the IONIQ 5 in flesh and the neo-retro styling is bound to catch your eye immediately. The body structure and design is heavily inspired by Hyundai's first production car, the Pony, from 1975. In addition, the interplay of parametric pixels is the clear highlight of the IONIQ 5's visual identity, both in the front and rear. At the front, the distinctive LED headlamps have 256 parametric pixels, while the steeply sloped C-pillar is reminiscent of the Pony car. The flush door handles, vision panoramic roof without any support materials, active air intakes in the front, power sliding rear seats, and the innovative movable center console that can slide back as much as 140 mm are some of the other key highlights of the IONIQ 5. The IONIQ 5 is undeniably distinctive with its design. The rapid fast charging capability, its drivability, considerate packaging of comfort, convenience, connected, and safety features make the vehicle highly desirable. Having said that, there is no wireless Apple CarPlay or Android Auto on offer, which means one has to stay put with the inbuilt IONIQ 5 system. Overall, the pluses on the IONIQ 5 completely outruns the minuses. We have no doubt in our minds that the Hyundai IONIQ 5 is a compelling proposition for interested buyers despite the INR 46 lakh price tag. Thank you for watching Mobility Outlook. For more such videos, please do visit our website mobilityoutlook.com and subscribe to our channel on YouTube. To ensure you stay informed of all our videos, do not forget to press the bell icon. Until next time, do ensure you follow all traffic and road rules and be a responsible citizen. Stay safe.